Hi everybody, it's me Princess Ariel Bell here, AKL. Today topic we're going to be talking about depression. The reason why I choose that topic is because um I suffer with depression. I know people with depression. I suffer with it. Um how it happened is with back in 2016 and 15. I was really good. I was really good. Now having my depression. It was with um somebody that I met, and I got really upset with them, and that's when my depression kicked in, and that's how I suffer with depression. Being with a depression is like really hard. Alexa, really hard. And skip.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, skip. Alexa, play Jerusalem.
Shuffling Joe Rogan and similar artists on Amazon Music.
Alexa, play Jerusalem.
Play songs by Juju with an Amazon Music Unlimited.
Alexa, play Jerusalem.
Here's a station based on Jerusalem remix by Master KG, featuring Namsebo Sakoto.
Yeah, being with depression is hard. Being with depression is really hard. Um, it's really hard having depression. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing for depression. Sometimes I feel I sometimes if I'm alone by myself, I feel like I'm crying a lot, and it's really hard with depression. It's hard because you cannot do you cannot do what you want to do normally. So so it's really hard with depression because being with depression, I've been through it. I Everybody been through it. Everybody have depression, but mine is worse. Mine is really worse. Sometimes people make me feel upset. It's like, and you cannot just say, oh, you know, leave me alone. Da 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 da. No, when suffering with depression is a worst thing to have. My boyfriend have it. I have it. Um, my friends have depression. Um, and they all take medication. So that's depression. But the thing about it, make me really sad the most. It's like when somebody say something not in their say something not true to hurt yourself, to hurt your feelings. Um, Sometimes I have a lot of friends. They suffer with depression. They they do something crazy. But thank God I don't do it because I'm a Christian of God. It's really tough out there having depression. And also my depression is I have to go to psychiatrist, go to therapist. Um the reason why I go to psychiatrist is because of my depression, and I I suffer with it. I have anxiety. I I used to do bad things back in 2016. I I did used to do not listening to my parents. I I I I I got really anger. I had a bad anger, my anxiety. So my anxiety was really bad, and it was really bad. So they had to put me in a doctor. They had to put me in in a hospital. I had to be in a hospital. So it was really tough. And the thing about it, um suffering with depression was not a good thing. Um and it was not a good thing to be with depression because it's really tough. It's tough to have anxiety because it's really, really tough. And if you guys have depression, you know how I feel. Sometimes you're in your room crying, you being in your room by yourself, or you stuck in the side and you never move. Like you feel like you want to be doing crazy things. But I know everybody have depression. I know anxiety. Everybody have anxiety. Everybody's stressed down. But I have the worst stress. I stress out. You name it. I stress out for everything. And I get anger. My anger is not good. So that's the reason why I have to go to a psychiatrist every month. Um, it's not fun. It's good for me because I talk about my anxiety. I talk about what's bothering me. I talk about what's Alexa, low volume. Um I talk about what is bothering me, what is in my mind, what's going on in my mind. That's why I talk about my anxiety with my psychiatrist, and she's very nice. My psychiatrist is very nice. She's very, very, very nice. She she's very nice. Um and I love her so much. So and she helps me out. She gives me medication. She gives me a lot of effort. So she she helps me out. She's like my best friend. But she knows about my problem. She knows what's going on. She always gives me medication, and she always helped me out. And I saw her last month and this month. Oh, and I know I know I always pray God, and I ask God for helping me with my depression. I could tell you my depression is getting better. It's getting better. Not 100% better, but it's getting better. Um and sometimes I have a problem not taking my medication because it's really hard with my anxiety, and it's been awful. Couple of times I've been crying a lot. I've been crying, 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 and then you'll see me sometimes sitting in my room being bundled up like this, like a ball. So it's really tough. Really tough having a depression. It's not good. If anybody who suffer with depression, it's not good. Like yesterday, I got upset with one of my friend on Facebook, and um he told me something that I didn't like, so I got upset at him. I said I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I was just playing around. So you know me, I like to play around. But he was crying and I hurt his feelings. But then today I was like, um, you know, you know what? I just forget about it. But like I say, stick and stones will hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me. But even though somebody likes to hurt you a lot, just don't pay no mind. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And when the sea don't let it show. Like the song said from Frozen. Um, actually, I do love Frozen. I'm a princess, so I love princesses. Um, thinking about it. So yeah, and any time that you feel depressed or you feel lonely, like you don't have friends that talking to you, just just I don't like saying to go talk to them. If you feel lonely or depressed, um I'm into it. Sometimes I feel lonely. I feel like I'm hiding in the inside, but on the outside I'm more open. But it's really hard, like it's hardly, hardly being really hard to give up in yourself. The best thing to do is not to give up when you have depression. Like me, sometimes I want to give up, sometimes I want to, and sometimes I want to give up. Like should I give up? Should I give up? I always tell my boyfriend, I said, sweetheart, I want to give up. And then he's telling me, no, don't give up, sweetheart. Veronica, don't give up. Princess, don't give up. So, and the thing about it, I always say something that I'm not supposed to say in my mouth. I give my mouth a punish. I give my mouth a shh. So, yeah, it's hard to say things because sometimes you do say things in your heart and your mind, and your mind is making you say things that you're not supposed to say, and it's really hard. As for me, it's really really hard, and as you know, having depression is not a good thing. I'm telling you that. Having a depression is not a good thing because sometimes you say things that you never say. Alexa, skip. Sometimes you say things that you never say and you don't mean it, and it's hard to have a depression. For me, I learned the hard way for being with depression. My depression was really worse. It's worse. I didn't like people saying things to me. I didn't like when somebody making me feel uncomfortable. Before, I got really anxiety. I have bad anxiety. So, my anxiety is really bad. My anxiety is tough. Really really tough. So, it's hard. It's hard for young girls just like not doing the activity. Like I said, I currently work on I'm at home doing my work. So um and I I know what it is. I know what that means. If you're home at work doing home things at work, it's really tough. Um but it's really tough. Like I say, it's really really tough. Being with depression, I know it. I didn't knew. I didn't know that I'm gonna get a depression. I didn't know that I'm gonna let my depression lead me in. But it's tough. It's really tough. And I I felt the first time I didn't know that what my depression's gonna kick in into me until 2016. That's when my worst depression came in, and my worst depression was kicking in with me. I had to be hospitalized. I had to be in the hospital for more than 3 weeks, I guess. I'm not sure. But it was like more than 3 weeks I had to stay in the hospital in the patient in South One. Oh, South One was really good, but it was tough. It was boring. It was boring because the reason why it was boring is because I cannot use my phone. I cannot use any electric uh what do you call it? Oh man, um any any device, because they won't let you use your phone, computer, or anything like that. So it was boring. All you had to do is just um have to call the nurse, the nurse room, the front desk, when somebody had to call me. It was really really bad for me. It was really really bad for me to get be in the hospital for like 3 weeks. But after 3 weeks, when I got out, when I got discharged, it was not a good thing for me. I was homeless. I was outside. I was not in my parents' house, so I was like out like a log, like a log. So it was really really tough. So then I had to take medication. Oh, the medication didn't work. I was sleeping a lot. It was not a really good thing for me to have. So then after that, it was like soon as possible, soon as possible. I had to sleep with my best friend house. I had to stay with them for a couple of 3 weeks, 3 months. So it was not good. It was like bad for me. It was bad for me, but it was really bad. Yes, you name it. I destroyed my house. That's the reason why I had to go to the hospital. So I destroyed my parents' house. It was really, really bad. It was really tough for me. Say like, you destroyed your own parents' house. I wasn't thinking. So it was like really tough. I'm like, oh my god, where I'm gonna live? Where if I cannot get back in my parents' house? Where should I be? I was thinking about that. I was like, thinking about a lot of things in my mind. So it was really, really tough. That was really, really tough. It was really, 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 really tough for me to be homeless. Like, I've been through that. I know what it means to be homeless. I was out of my parents' house. I mean, I got kicked out. I cannot go back in my parents' house. Then I went to court. My first time I went to court, I was really, 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 really excited, re- really excited, really angry at myself. I was really, really sad because I cannot go back in and get my stuff. The police had to come with me, and it was not a good thing. I I was really really upset. Really really upset. So it was not a good thing to have a depression. Having a depression is not a good thing. Sometimes you say you want to do something and then you didn't want to do it. It make you really want to aggravate. Sometimes it's hard. Alexa, skip. Alexa, skip. Alexa, skip.
Only 6 skips are allowed every
So yeah, sometimes it was hard to be.
music on
It's hard to be being with somebody that you made a first mistake, and then you made another mistake, and then you made another mistake, and then you made another one and another one and another one and another. So yeah, it was not a bad it was not a it was not my fault. It was my friend's fault, but it was really hard to find um it was really hard to say, where I'm gonna sleep. Sometimes I was sleeping in the streets, like in a park. I was sleeping there. I was sleeping at a train station sometimes. I don't want to tell you all the detail because it's really sad. So it was not a good thing to do. I was really, it was in the summertime. So I was really, really upset that I cannot come back to my parents' house. I got kicked out. My stuff was with me. I had to drag my stuff all over town. So it's not a funny thing to have. It's not a funny thing to have a depression because I've been through it. I've been through depression. It's hard like heck. So, oh my God, it's really hard to have a depression. And if you have a depression, try to talk to your psychiatrist. If you have anything that's in your mind, talk to your therapist. If you have bad anxiety like me, I still have bad anxiety. And I get nervous really quick. I get really nervous. And the thing about it is the doctor told me the reason why I get nervous really upset is because my brain. So it's things that are happening in the past. Things happen in the past. Just don't forget about the past and try to do the new thing in the beginning. So it's hard. I know it's hard. Sometimes you will struggle with depression. I'm struggling right now, but I could do it. And it's really hard to get a depression. It's really hard. It's hard to get away from depression because it's really hard because you know why? It's hard. I see a lot of my friends that struggle with depression. They cry, they say they want to do something. They want to end their life. They want to do something. But I always say that too, but I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I never mean it. So it's hard. Having a depression is a hard thing to do. So, and it's really hard to say, I don't know what to do. I don't know what can I do with my depression. It's attacking me. I don't know what to say if I have those things in my heart, those nasty thoughts in my heart, in my head. I don't know what to say that if I have those things in my mind. So it's really hard. I know. I understand it's hard. I struggle with depression. I I know that it means to be with something. Sometimes I feel lonely. Sometimes I feel sad. I stay in my room. That's why I'm doing my videos to make me not to think about what make me upset. Sometimes I do get upset. Yes, everybody gets upset. My boyfriend Michael, he gets upset. Um, and it's really hard to find things not to thinking about it in your mind. Just let it go. Like the song say, let it go. I don't want you to know. My voice is cracky. My voice is cracky. Sorry, my voice is really cracky because I was yelling at somebody last night, so my I was yelling at my niece. So yeah, it's really cracky. So, it's really hard. It's hard with depression. I struggle. I struggle with depression. I struggle it. Struggling. I'm not still struggling with it. Struggle, but it's okay. But if it's okay, talk to your therapist if you get depression. Talk to your psychiatrist, telling them what's making you upset. It helped with me. It helped me out. I I learned my ways, taking my medication, still taking it. I have 3 medication. Actually, no, I have 2 medication I'm taking. So, and I have to take it. If I don't take it, my depression. You do not want to see me. You don't want to see me in my bad side. You have to see me in my good side. So, you do not want to say. You do not want to hear me get in my bad side. When I'm in my bad side, I don't want to talk to nobody. I mean, nobody. And my boyfriend knows. My boyfriend knows. He knows how I feel because I always explain to him what makes me upset, and he knows. And it's hard. Like I say, it's really hard to get up. It's hard to get from. It's hard to It's hard to not get upset. It's hard to not It's hard to be away with your depression, but try struggling. I know it's a struggle to be with a depression, but try not to think about what happened in the past. Try to think about what's going on in your life. Even though it's tough. Everybody have a tough life. So it's hard. I know. Being with depression is hard. How to get away with depression is tough. It's more tougher. But anyway, this is Princess Ariel Bell, aka Peace, y'all.